So now I am going to tackle research. So research, it is a careful consideration of study regarding a particular concern or problem using scientific method. So according to the American sociologist Earl Robert Babbie, research is a systematic inquiry to describe, explain, predict, and control the observed phenomenon. It involves inductive and deductive methods. Inductive approaches are associated with qualitative research, and deductive methods are commonly associated with quantitative methods. So, according to Earl Babbie, research is a systematic inquiry to describe, explain, predict, and control the observed phenomenon. So, research is explain the certain phenomenon. So, what is the purpose of conducting research? There are several questions. First, what are the organizations or businesses really want to find out? Second, what are the processes that need to be followed to chase the idea? Third, what are the arguments that need to be built around the concept? Fourth, what is the evidence that will be required for people to believe in the idea or concept? So that was the purpose of conducting research. So next is the characteristics of research. So there are several characteristics of research. First, a systematic approach must be followed for accurate data. Rules and procedures are an integral part of the process that set the objective. Researchers need to practice ethics and a code of conduct while making observations or drawing conclusions. Second, research is based on logical reasoning and involves both inductive and deductive methods. Third, the data or knowledge that is derived is in real time from actual observations in natural settings. Fourth, there is an in-depth analysis of all data collected so that there are normal associated with it. Fifth, research creates a path for generating new questions. Existing data helps create more opportunities for research. Sixth, research is analytical in nature. It makes use all the available data so that there is no ambiguity or influence. 7. Accuracy is one of the most important aspects of research. The information that is obtained should be accurate and true to its nature. That's correct. For example, laboratories provide controlled environment to collect data. So next is what are the types of research? There are many types of research. So let's tackle first the characteristics or the types of research rather. First is the basic research. Basic research is data collected to enhance knowledge. The main motivation is knowledge expansion. It is non-numerical, numerical research that doesn't facilitate creating or inventing anything. Second, applied research. It focuses on analyzing and solving real-life problems. This type refers to the study that helps solve practical problems using scientific method. Third, problem-oriented research is conducted to understand the exact nature of problem to find out relevant solutions. The term problem refers to multiple choices or issues when analyzing the situation. So, problem-solving oriented, it is conducted by companies to understand and solve their own problems. The problem-solving method uses applied research to find solutions to the existing problems. Qualitative research, it is a process that is about inquiry or seeks questions. It helps create in-depth understanding of problems or issues in their natural settings. This is a non-statistical method. Qualitative research is heavily dependent on the experience of the researchers and the questions used to prove example. So let's proceed to the following that are the methods used for qualitative research. So first is one-to-one interview for the single interview. Second is the focus groups. The third is ethnographic research. More problems is like talking about the ethnic groups people. Fourth, context analysis, and fifth is the case study research. So quantitative research. Quantitative research is a structured way of collecting data and analyzing it to draw conclusions. Unlike qualitative methods, this method uses a computational and statistical process to collect and analyze data. Quantitative data is all about numbers. Quantitative research involves a large population. More people means more data. With more data to analyze, you can obtain more accurate results. That's correct. This method uses close-ended questions because the researchers are typically looking to gather statistical data, like online surveys. Making questionnaires and polls are preferable data collection tools used in quantitative research. There are various methods of deploying surveys or questionnaires. So let's proceed to the what is the purpose of research. There are three purposes of research. First is the exploratory. As the name suggests, exploratory research is conducted to explore a group of questions. The answers and analytics may not offer a final conclusion to handle new problem areas which haven't been explored before. This exploratory process lays the foundation for more conclusive research and data collection. Second is descriptive, means to describe. It focuses on expanding knowledge on current issues through a process of data collection. Descriptive studies are used to describe the behavior of a sample population. The three main purposes of descriptive research are describing, explaining, and validating the findings. Third is the explanatory. It is conducted to understand the impact of the certain changes in existing standard procedures. Conducting experiment is the most popular form in explanatory research. So here are the sample table. So research approach used in exploratory research, unstructured. In descriptive research, structured. And explanatory research is highly structured here because you are going to explain. Research conducted through, so in exploratory research, asking research questions. Descriptive, asking research questions. Explanatory, by using research hypothesis. So next is the research method. Is defined as the tool or instruments used to accomplish the goals and attributes of study. Think of the methodology as a systematic process or way in which the tools or instrument will be employed. There is no use of tool if it's not being used efficiently. So let's proceed to the types of research methods and research example. Qualitative methods is a method that collects data using conversational methods, more on talks. Participants are asked open-ended questions or like WH questions. The responses collected are essentially non-numerical. This method not only helps a researcher understand what participants think, but also why they think in a particular way. That's correct. So let's proceed to the types of qualitative methods. Include one-to-one interview. It is conducted when one participant at a given point in a time. It needs researchers to prepare a question. Focus groups, small groups comprising around 6 to 10 participants who are usually experts in the same subject matter. Ethnographic research is an in-depth research form of research where people are observed in their natural environment. Without this method is demanding due to the necessity of researchers entering a natural environment of other people. Text analysis is a little different from other qualitative methods as it is used to analyze social constructs by decoding words through any available form of document. Case study is used to study an organization or an entity. This method is one of the most valuable options for modern. That's correct. So now let's proceed with quantitative methods. Quantitative methods deals with numbers and measurable forms. It uses a systematic way or process of investigating events or data. It is used to answer questions in terms of justifying relationship with measurable variables to either explain, predict, or control a phenomenon. There are several types of quantitative methods. First is survey research. The ultimate goal of survey research is to learn about large population by deploying survey or questionnaires. Descriptive research is a method which identifies the characteristics of a phenomenon and collects more information. This method is designed to detect the participants in a very systematic and accurate manner. There are correlational that examines the relationship between two or more subjects or phenomena. So now let's proceed to the identifying the research methodology. Find out the needs of your clients. Second, know their preferences and understand what is important to them. Third, find an appropriate way to make your customer aware of your products and services. So there are 7 P's of marketing. So first is the product. Second is the price. Third, promotion. Fourth is the place. Fifth is people. Sixth is the processes. 7 is physical test. So there are 7 P's of marketing. So again, first is the product. Second, price, promotion, place, people. So a well-organized research process is valid, accurate, reliable, timely. First is set your goals. Consider the client's objective and define those that identify with yours. Make sure that you set smart goals and objectives. Do not presume the results of your survey. Plan your research. Good planning allows the use of creative and logical approaches to select the methods that gather the most accurate information. So yes, that's true. You're going to use logical approaches to select methods in doing your research. So let's proceed to collecting methods. So make a list how you are going to carry out the research process, the data you need to collect, the collection methods. This will help you keep track of your processes and make sense of your findings. It will also allow you to verify that your research accurately reflects the opinion of your clients and your market. Create a record with the following. First, the consumer research activity. Second, the necessary data. Third, the methods or collections. Fourth, the steps to follow for data analysis. So let's proceed to the research. Is only valuable and useful when it is valid, accurate, and reliable. Reliant and imperfection research is dangerous, and incorrect results can lead to customer churn and diseases. It is important to obtain information about how the collection of customer information was carried out and to ensure that your data is valid in terms of funded, logical, rigorous, and impartial, accurate in terms of free of errors and including required details, timely in terms of current and collected with an appropriate time frame, complete includes of all the data that you need to support your business decisions. So let's proceed to another topics: analyze and understanding. Analysis of data can vary from the simple and direct steps to technical and complex processes. Adapt an approach and choose the method of data analysis based on the methods you have carried out. Keep the findings ready. Choose a spreadsheet that allows you easily to enter your data. If you do not have a large amount of data, you should be able to manage them with the use of basic tools available in service software. If you have collected more complete and complex data, you may have considered specific programs or tools that will help you manage your research. So let's proceed to the review and draw conclusions. Once you have gathered all the data, you can scan your information and interpret it to draw conclusions and make informed decisions. You should review the data, then identify first the main trends and issues, opportunities, and problems you observe. Write assistings describing each one. Second, keep track of frequency with which each of the main findings appears. Third, make a list of your findings from the most common to least common. Fourth, evaluate a list of the strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats and have been identified in a SWOT analysis. Fifth, prepare conclusions and recommendations about your research. So there are 5 different tips on how you are going to review and draw conclusions. So now let's proceed about choose some strategies that will help you improve your business. First, act on your strategies. Second, look for gaps in the information and consider doing an additional research if necessary. Third, plan to review the results of the research and consider efficient strategies to analyze and dissect results for interpretation. So let's proceed to the another topic. Also, this is the last so thank you and God bless. This is the end of my presentation. Hope you will understand about about what is research, what are the types of research, what are what are you going to do on doing research. So that could be all. Thank you and God bless everyone.